Okay, we're here on South Kingsview and we're doing the walkthrough. And like I said, it's all psychological. So if I'm a woman, and again, it's sexist, I know, I'm going to be tempted by the kitchen, but I'm going to withhold my gratification and walk left. So everything is here's fine. We're assuming that you're going to fix all the plugs and whatever. We talked about removing this hutch, and so that there's no blockage of pathway, because every time I shrink my body, it subconsciously tells me the house is small, which it's not. So we're going to suggest we lift this large table to give the impression that it's still a big room, but we'll get rid of that and we'll keep the lamp in the corner. In terms of the deck, if we could do a deck for about 6 to 8 grand, just a little small one, and put it on elephant feet, which are those, Home Hardware sells them. They're the cement pylons so that you don't do a sonotube, and you could do that in the winter. And I have a guy who can do a deck quickly for you. He just does decks, and he'd probably love a job like this. I would say it'd be worth it so that people have a place to stand out on. So I will send you his info. It's great that you've done the quartz, and I wouldn't do anything different here. And as I mentioned, I'm going to stick up all the signs, like one that says kickstand vacuum, which is so cool. But you need under cupboard lighting, which I think you have. And during showings, every single light in the house has to be on. It's really important. So as we're coming back here, there should be one, maybe some nice fresh flowers, vase or something that's tall and linear, but that doesn't interfere with this sight line to tease the person coming in with the beautiful kitchen, okay? Maple railing, white is a really good idea. White and maple offset. I'm suggesting that we take a picture with a nice digital camera of this before we list it, just so we can show people the underfloor heating. The washroom is great, don't need to do anything there. We talked about how it would have been nice if this was a double instead of a queen, because it's a little big for the room, but that's okay. We also talked about organizers in the closet. Just would be a nice, quick, cheap thing so that people are knowing what's going on. We're going to put a sign to say that there's a drain in there and that these 2 units are not brand new, but they're newish and 1 year old. And we'll talk about the Nest thermostat. The built-ins, I think no, these are okay. They don't need another coat. The other ones need another coat of paint. This is fine. Just needs a painting over there, maybe a painting here. It just needs a little color, and the laundry hamper can't be there for staging purposes. This room is great. Like I said downstairs, every room has to have a focal point, and the focal point has to be an expression of the room. So I'm going to say that this is a music room, and the focal point will be the piano. So maybe we're going to lose the desk and the thing. We might even put the piano on an angle, and people will know it can be used as a bedroom or a music room. These will have another coat of paint on them. We're going to put a sign with a stick saying that this can be pulled down. We're going to make sure the lights are on up there, and we want to encourage people to go up there so they can see that there's a usable attic. So we're walking down. We're going to go to the basement, so I'm going to bring my shoes. I think this will need another coat. Oh, while we're here, the door is great. It's a newer door. What I'm suggesting here is some kind of cladding, either in a shaker style, pre-painted white, or whatever matching color makes sense, just so it's not the bare wood, and just so it looks a little more finished. So just the 2 columns. I'm sorry? And the door, I can't remember what it looks outside, but a contrasting door looks nice. A black door always looks classy. So depending on the color you use for the columns, you can use your own judgment. But the door doesn't need painting. It's a nice door. So it's up to you. Okay. Of course, all the trim. So my shoes. Oh, I'll put them on over there. it's okay. Okay, so going to the basement, which is important. So all the wiring has to be not necessarily hooked up, but closed off in a box so that no one has the fear of walking down the stairs because they're afraid they're going to get electrocuted. And everything has to be removed here. All tools, all rubbish. These 2 holes have to be filled in with cement so the floor finished. A full 4-piece washroom. I would spend a little money here and do a nice walk-in shower, no bathtub, with rain rock on the bottom and a little rain shower head thing on the top. So it might cost you $8 grand, but I think it's money worth spending because then it'll create the vision for people that they could create a basement down here or a really nice secondary living space. So what I would do is build a nice washroom with a nice door. I might close this off just with louvered doors. You know, the folding doors. It wouldn't be that expensive and it just closes that off. So you'd have closed off doors and a finished washroom. The rest, whitewashed walls, ceilings, and floor, or in a color gray is fine, or white if you want to go stark, and all debris removed. So I think that's all you would need to do here.
And cement those things.
Yeah, fill in these 2 holes and make the floor cemented. Okay. So, and replace the door there, the newer door. Okay, and that's it.